On the run from my given disaster, speed away from the holy mind.
Hi dolls, welcome back to the channel, or if you are new here, welcome. I am back for another speed build, and this one is kinda spring inspired. The weather has been so beautiful here this past week. It's been so sunny, it's so warm, and I'm just so happy that spring finally arrived. So I felt very inspired to make a build in The Sims that is very bright and colorful and just has all the beautiful elements of spring. So that's what we are doing today. It is a suburban build. It's a one-story build, but it looks kind of like two stories because I played around with the foundations a little bit to make this build look a little bit more interesting. And it's a fairly small house, as you might be able to tell. It's a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom home, but I would say it's pretty easy to expand it if you need more space, if you have a bigger family. But I thought of this as a starter home when I built it. Obviously, it's quite expensive, so you would most likely have to cheat for money, but if that doesn't bother you, then I think it's a perfect home to start off in. And normally when I make these split level type of homes, you know, the fake constrained floor elevation Sims 4 style version home homes, I usually hide parts of the foundation using rocks, but in this build I added roofs instead of rocks, and I colored the roofs green to make it look like grass, so that's what that is. It's supposed to look like grass, okay? But I do end up covering the roofs with greenery later on. You'll see that in a second once we get to the landscaping. I just didn't like that the green roof color was darker than the other grass. It made no sense to me, so I just covered it up. And also one thing that bothers me so much is that you can't put fences next to roofs or close to it. I tried to put fencing close to the entrance on top of the foundation, and they just disappear, okay? They don't show up at all. I don't know why. I think they should fix that. This happens every time I try to put fences close to roofs, and I don't think it should be impossible to do that. And this is like especially a problem when building balconies. I don't know. It frustrates me so much that every time I try to put a fence close to a roof, it just goes poof, gone. And I don't know, if you guys know a fix for this, let me know, because it's so annoying. So many good ideas that I had to scrap just because the fence will disappear. So instead of using actual fences in this build, I found a fence looking object in the decor category that I used instead. Not the perfect solution, but it works. You know, I didn't want to leave it open like that because it looks kind of dangerous. Like you could just fall down, and that's not good. Obviously your Sims can't fall down, but I still wanted a fence there, okay? So that's what I used inside. You'll see that in a second, I think, but I'm just going around placing windows right now, and I'm using the windows from Cats and Dogs. I always use these windows. I just love them. They are my favorite windows, all of them. I just love them, but I should probably use some other windows too in some builds because yeah, I can't always use these. Not all of you have cats and dogs, I assume, so I'm sorry, but I just love these windows. But I promise I'll do some builds using other windows too. And as you can see, I went for this super cute pastel green and pastel yellow. Is that yellow? It might be a cream. Wallpaper anyway for the exterior, because those two colors, like yellow and green, are the two colors I think of when I think of spring. Those are the spring colors. Yellow because the first flowers that we get here in spring are yellow, and green because, you know, grass. I don't know. Those two are the colors that I think of anyway when I think of spring. And I'm doing the landscaping right now, and as you can see, I didn't keep all of the landscaping in the video. I know you guys wanted me to. You've said that you want to see the landscaping, but for this video I just couldn't do it. I couldn't keep it because the landscaping took longer than the actual build, guys. Okay, that's how long I spent on landscaping. So I couldn't possibly keep all of it in the video because it would have been a very, very long video. But I promise for other builds, I will keep all of the landscaping, okay? I promise. You'll see more landscaping. But for this build, I just couldn't do it. Okay, seriously, I spent so long placing flowers. So long, and I couldn't decide on what flowers I wanted to use, and it was a hassle, guys. But yeah, we are done with the exterior and we have moved on to the interior now. And this is when something happened to my recording, my footage. I don't know what, but parts of the interior footage, it's a little bit choppy at times for a few seconds. I don't know what happened because my game was running smooth. I did not have any lag in game. Something just happened to like the recording itself. So yeah, some of you guys might not be able to see it, but I certainly do. It's still watchable, but I can see it. It's a little bit choppy at times, and it bothers me so much because I don't know why. I don't know what happened. I don't know why the recording got messed up. But I do know there's a new version, a new update for my recording software, so I'm gonna try to update it, and hopefully this won't be an issue in future builds. But yeah, I'm so bummed about it. I'm so sorry, guys, if you can tell. Yeah, there it was. There was a little bit of lag there. I just don't know. It's just never happened to me before, so I have no clue what the issue was. But I don't know. It might have been a one-time thing, but I'm still gonna update my software. And hopefully this will not be an issue in future builds. But again, like, I apologize if you can tell that every now and again it's a little bit choppy. I don't know, it bothers me a lot, so I'm so sorry. Anyway, that was the kitchen, and this is the dining room and TV room combined, or living room combined. I did not put a dining table in the kitchen because I just couldn't fit it, and this room is like open to the kitchen anyway, so it's kind of connected to the kitchen, and we got an archway leading to the dining table here. So I mean, it's very close to the kitchen. I just felt like this place was perfect for it. Okay, this place was the perfect place to put the dining table, so that's what I did. It's not in the kitchen. But you do got an island in the kitchen that your Sims can sit and eat at too if they want to. But I know some people would be like hardcore, the dining table has to be in the kitchen kind of people. So I felt like I had to explain why the dining table is not in the kitchen. So anyway, I'm just putting up sunflower. I use a lot of sunflowers in this build. Again, they feel very spring to me, but I'm not actually sure if sunflowers are spring flowers. They might be summer or late summer, autumn flowers, actually. I don't know if you know. Let me know in the comments. I just did a cast on sunflowers. I should know this, but nope. But to me, sunflowers feel very springy, so I put a ton of them up in this build, and I made the curtains yellow. Like, this is so not me, but I did. I made the curtains very bright, very bright. They remind me of the sun and sunlight, so I thought it was beautiful in here. The wallpaper is also a... No, this is a green. I was gonna say yellow, but this is a green. I do change the wallpaper in a second though, but yeah, I just really went full on in your face yellow with the curtains here. I wanted pops of color in here. As I said, I wanted to make a very bright build, so I do add quite a lot of like strong pops of colors. And I was just very indecisive in this room. I feel I spent a lot of time decorating this room, let me tell you guys. As you can see, I went in and I changed all the decor around this bay window. How beautiful is this window though? Like, it's gorgeous. You have to have the taller wall height to use it, but you can kind of change the wall height to the taller wall height and then change it back, and the window is still there. So that's how I got that window without the walls being that tall. I don't know if I'm making sense right now. Again, I'm recording very late at night, and yeah, that's not a good thing. Usually not a good thing. I tend to be very confused at night, and I'm so bad at explaining things, especially when I'm confused myself and tired. So I am sorry if I'm not making any sense, but as you can see, I changed the the floor tile too to a darker wood because I felt like it was a little bit too light in here. So that's what I did, and also, as I said, changed the wallpaper in the living room to a darker green. But yeah, this is one of the first bedrooms. There's 2 bedrooms in total, as I said at the beginning of the video. So this is one of them. This is a kid's bedroom, and I made it into kind of like a twins or a shared bedroom, so that you can fit more Sims, basically. And the color theme I went for in here, yellow. I think I just built this build, guys. I just built this, and I still can't remember, okay? But yeah, I went for yellow and green in here. Again, the 2 colors I think of when I think of spring. So yeah, that's the 2 colors I went for, and I stacked the curtains here. I just love these sheer curtains. I hope and I wish we get more sheer curtains. We need more curtains in general, I feel. We have a lot of curtains, I know, but I hate most of them. Most of them feel very, very traditional, and I don't like that. I do not like that. So, hoping for more curtains. Hoping for more curtains and better swatches, okay? Better swatches. I feel like I'm always complaining about swatches in The Sims 4, but I think it's a major issue. I don't need the color wheel if they would just add better swatches, okay? I don't need the color wheel. I know a lot of people want it. Yes, it would be nice. But as long as they just add better swatches, because there's a lot of swatches that, in my opinion, are just crap. So I hope they step up their swatch game in future packs. That's something I really wish and hope for. But anyway, that was the kids' bedroom, and we moved on to the master bedroom. Very simple, and I went for a blue color theme in here. Maybe it looks a little bit more beachy than spring themed. Maybe it's a little bit more summer themed with the whole beach vibe that I get from it, but I still like it, and I put a ton of sunflowers in here too, to make it look a little bit more springy, I suppose. So yeah, I don't put too much stuff in here. As you can see, it's a very small bedroom, so yeah, I can't fit that much in here, but you know, you got your bed. That's kind of all you need. But I do also add a TV, so the parents can get away and just watch TV in bed together, maybe if they have time. I don't know. I don't have kids, so I don't know if that's something you actually have time for. But I had a TV in here anyway, so yeah, because we needed something on this wall, so what better than a TV so they can watch Netflix or something. I've been watching a lot of Netflix recently, and I feel like I've been watching like all the series there is on Netflix. I just freaking love Netflix. But yeah, that was the master bedroom, and I'm moving on to the bathroom here. And yes, it's a very small bathroom, but you got everything you need in here. Small house, small bathroom, you know. That's the way it is. But you got your sink, you got your shower and toilet, so that's everything your Sims need to survive. And yeah, we're almost done with this, but guys, I just have the hallway left and then we are done. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave it a big thumbs up. I really appreciate it, guys. And if you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing. I would be so happy if you did, and I try to post new videos every other day, so there's a lot of content for you to watch. And yeah, this build is of course up on the gallery. You can find it by searching for my username, CyberdollYT, or under the hashtags Cyberdoll and CyberdollYT, and keep the move objects cheat on when placing this so that everything is placed properly. And yeah, that was it, guys. I love you all so very much, and I'll see you in my next video.
On a run from my given disaster, speed away from the holy mind, pride. That's where I never thought it would matter. If I'm gone by now, all my weakness keep on linger on repeat, like it will be my favorite song. Oh, I know I should be moving on, but you got me good, you got me good. I keep on driving till it bends, still it feels like I pretend. Keep on driving and driving along the road tonight. Lost my head over my back between the jars and